6 tips for beginner bass players. What's up, guys? Welcome to Hero Bass, the place where we talk about bass gear, and music related topics. My name is Nord. Hope you guys doing well. Today we're going to talk about 6 tips I believe are very important for beginning bass players. So let's get to the first one. By the way, this list is not in a particular order, okay? Number 1, learn music theory.
Learn music theory.
This might not be the most popular one or the most lovable of all these in the list. Music theory is so important and so key in everything we do musically. I believe it's must, okay? Just learning your scales all the way to your arpeggios and anything in between, and what's a root note, what's the third of that root note, whichever it might be, and all that sort of thing. That's the kind of stuff you need to know when you're playing bass. Now, will you use it all? No, but it'll help. Number 2, learn from other musicians. Go to YouTube and watch drummer videos and try to apply it to your bass playing. Learn guitar videos and see what the guitar player is doing if you can apply that to your bass, and so on and so forth. It's very self-explanatory, but at the same time, it's something that's gonna get you ahead of the curve. And for instance, if you know what a G chord looks like on a guitar, you may be able to play that if you're a visual person. And knowing what a G chord sounds like, or a C chord, or whatever chord the guitar player is applying, or whatever the keyboard is playing, and all that sort of thing. So learn from other musicians. It helps. Learn different techniques, okay? Learn all the way from your slap, from your... Learn how to play tapping. Learn how to play with your double thumb. Learn what your instrument can do. There's certain limitations to every single instrument out there. Knowing and understanding what your bass can do is going to help you immensely. Learn all the different places you can place your hands at, and try different techniques. Learn how your instrument, learn every ounce of your instrument basically. Learn every single thing you can learn. Boost the treble and cut all the bass in case of a 3-band preamp like this one. Take all the bass off. Learn what sounds you can get just with the treble alone. Take all the treble off, or put it at midpoint, or bypass it, or whatever the case you might be. Boost all the mids, take off all the mids, boost all the lows, take out all the lows, and do little ounces like that, little things like that. It's going to help your playing, and it's going to allow you to go for different sounds just with a preamp on board on your bass. If it's a passive bass, tone all the way up, tone all the way down, try different pickup selections, and all that sort of thing. Those things will help you understand your instrument a lot better. There's a video I have on my channel, you can check that one up there, and that video talks about understanding your instrument. So more on that video. Number 5. Now, this one is really a personal thing, but I think it's been overstated by a lot of other people in YouTube land and the bass player community. And to play it simple, okay? Play everything as you can, as simple as you can. Because when it comes to bass playing, normally bass players, we get hired on how good we can groove and how good we can keep time with our drummer. They just want you to play the root note most of the time. So learn how to play things simple. And early in my career and early in my bass playing, it was really hard because I was constantly looking at guitar players, and they would go all crazy all over the fretboard, and it was, a bunch of things that they were basically, the bass players were not doing that, okay? The majority of the bands I listened to, they were just keeping the groove, they were just keeping it simple, they were just following that kick drum, following that rhythm guitar section. That's pretty much about it. Every once in a while, they would do something weird and something kind of cool and the fancy stuff. But other than that, we just get paid to play as basic as we can. Number 6, guys, instrument care and having an instrument that's properly set up by a professional. I can't stretch that enough. I seen bass players that I have taught, and other bass players that they barely change the strings on their bass. A year goes by and they have the same strings that they put at the start of the year. I know friends that they don't put strings until they break. Uh, that's a very personal thing. I know a lot of famous bass players that kind of work the same way. They like beating up strings. They don't like the brightness of certain strings or whatever the case might be. Uh, Personally, and this is just me, but I change them constantly throughout the year. Recording now and doing a bunch of little other things. I like to have a fresh set of strings on my bass. It's just me. At the same time, I also love to have a proper setup on my bass because that's gonna help recording wise. Intonation just helps. It makes your bass feel. It's gonna make your bass feel a lot better, a lot more playable, if you will. And that's what I love about just simply taking care of your instrument. Once in a while, I just take all the strings off. I'll go fret by fret, clean each fret. Um, I'll go with a microfiber cloth and just go all around the instrument. There's some special stuff you can put on top of your bass to make it shine a little bit more, and that's cool and all. But yeah, take care of your instruments. Take care of. So guys, those are the 6 tips for beginner bass players here on Hero Bass. Hope this video helps you all out. Remember, please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Give us a like. Any questions you might have, comment section below. I try to answer everything. Any questions, you can write to me to herobase7@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys in the next one.